Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe, turn on your notification button and give this video a thumbs up because that way we go up the algorithm. And if you've not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? So today guys, we're going to be doing a sit down talk talking about insecurities, guys. And if you want to know how you to deal with your insecurities or how to get yourself like in the process of dealing with it, getting over it, you definitely have to keep watching. All I'm saying. So basically, I noticed I had insecurities like for more than 6 years, and I just at the time I was in secondary school. I went to a mixed secondary school, obviously, so like the pressure was a little bit too much, and I've been thinking about how I'm exactly going to like give this talk so like nobody feels bad or like emotional and be like, oh my god, so I did that to her, even if they care basically. But some people don't actually care, so we're just gonna go ahead and get the details, get the story started basically. So going to secondary school, and my classmates always saying, most finest, the ugliest, this, that. If you've gone to a mixed school, I'm sure that you can relate to these things. So most finest girl, most this, most that. They don't know. I'm saying this not like as a shade to anybody. They usually don't know that these things do have adverse effect on the least finest girl according to them. Do you understand? And not like they care, because apparently they do not. But I'm just saying, like, if you're out there and you went through this, you're not alone. So for me, I was the least finest girl. And for 6 years, that was the case. Like, I'm not even joking with you. 6 years of being told you're not fine. Like 6 years of being told you're called Smego. I don't know if you've watched Lord of the Rings, but that creature, that ugly looking creature, I was called Smego for 6 years. So right now, if you tell me, oh Glory, you look beautiful, I'll be looking at you like, are you crazy? But me, I had to make a conscious effort to tell myself, like, babes, you look fine, you look beautiful, like you're your own person. So if you're going through this and you're in this situation or you've been in this situation before, the first step to actually becoming a better version of yourself is constantly telling yourself you are not what these people say you are. So you have to keep telling yourself, like, I am this person. I am not the narrative that they have created. Like, what they have created, that is their business. But me, I know me, this is me, I'm going to do me, like, this is me. Like, make a conscious effort to tell yourself that this is you. So of course, I was a skinny babe, period. So I was a skinny babe. It's like, oh, you're too skinny, you're too skinny, you're too skinny. And then I've added, like you can see, I've got flash now. So, but then now they're saying, oh, you're too fat, you're too fat, and you're too fat. So my point is that people are always going to have something to say about you. So it's left for you to, decide for yourself, this is what I want, this is not what I want. I do not want to be called this, or okay, that's their narrative. Let them run with it. This is me. This is what I'm going to do for myself, for me, like this is for me, okay? So when you do that, that's the first step in healing, and you need to heal. It's like you just don't heal once. You need to make a conscious effort to actually heal, because trust me, having like low self-esteem is mentally challenging. Like nobody really gets it until you're there. It's mentally challenging, and going through that at a very young age, and like it's just had a lot of effects. Like now in my adult life, okay, you might not say because the girl is blossoming in front of the camera, but obviously it's had effects like in my adult life and all that. So basically, yes. So that's my story. And one, so I never really spoke about where I was coming from or anything because I was ashamed of where I was coming from. But not anymore, baby. I'm a proud Ebony babe. If you have a problem with it, that's your business. And let me just tell you, Ebony babes are fine as period. Okay, so yes, and the second one was I was insecure about like the way I look, like my face. Obviously, because I do have like very, very, very fluffy cheeks. So I'm always conscious about like how my cheeks look, how I look. It was so bad that in secondary school, if I come back from prep in the afternoon and I'm going to go and fetch water downstairs, I literally apply powder on my face to go fetch water downstairs. Like that is how bad it was. I used to apply powder, brush my eyebrows, use gel to line my eyes. Yes, use gel to line my eyes, try to do like my edges and stuff, brush my hair. Like I used to make line in my hair. You get, just so I could look good, so that people can stop calling me Smiggle. But it wasn't the case. They were still calling me what they wanted to call me. So it was something else. So like, I literally shaped my dress. I'm now get me. I'm not saying that shaping your dress is a bad thing. It's just as a matter of fact, do what makes you look good for you. You get. But for me, I wasn't doing that to make myself look good. Like I was feeding off the words that I was told. So there's a difference. You get. So if you like to be, sexy and everything, you want to shape your clothes, fine. But for me shaping my clothes because I was just tired of that narrative that was being like, spinned around me, and it was getting to me a lot. So I had to try to fit in. You get. So yes, and you see, like guys from like I don't know, we in just one when we went, guys that had like 10 to, I think guys start getting mature when they are actually 16, 18. Like most times they just open their mouth, wow, say everything they want to say. They do not care. So I remember, when like we go home for midterm breaks and we are coming back, we have to cut our hair and all that. I used to pray to God to make me finer than this particular girl in our set. Like every time, I can't even believe I'm saying that out loud because it sounds so cringe. But that was like a prayer point. God, please make me finer than this person in my class. And you know what? God never answered that prayer because He has created you in His own image and likeness. So why do you want to go look like somebody else? It's being said that we have doppelgangers, but let me tell you, my doppelganger is lucky that she looks like me. I don't look like her. She's lucky she looks like me, period. Okay, so you should like, basically, I used to pray that, God, please make me to be look more beautiful than this girl. Like every time I went home, that was what I used to pray. I'm like, why would I be praying that kind of prayer? Like me looking back, I was like, you were crazy. Like why would God even need to answer that kind of prayer? So even when I was coming back, I used to do like small dots here, beauty marks, like it was a lot. So I was insecure about what I looked like, and let me tell you, my classmates did not help matters. Like they didn't help matters. And let me tell you, that's why I said that the guys within that age range, they don't really care about what they say. They just open their mouth and say what they want to say. So being labeled and being called a Smiggle for 6 years had like an adverse effect on me. So right now, if I get all dressed and you just say, "Oh, Glory, you're beautiful," like I'd be looking at you like you're crazy because, obviously I know I'm beautiful, but like it took me time to just, take it in and just say, you know what, babes, you are fine as fuck. So anybody that has an issue with that has an issue with God. Okay? So yes, that's like part of my story. The end of this part. I hope you love it. I hope you enjoy it. If you did, let's talk in the comment section. If there are like any insecurities that you are dealing with, let's talk in the comment section. And yes, this is the end of my video, so please subscribe, turn on your notification button, and give this video a thumbs up. Repost aggressively. Have a nice day. Peace.
Way back a year ago.